Hey everyone, it's Kimber Schaefer here with Rage in the Ring. We are so excited to be bringing you our pre-fight interviews here at Wilshire Gun Range for our Rage in the Ring 1 card February 25th at Sugar Creek Casino in Hinton. Right now I'm sitting here with Daniel Tran, who is an amazing boxer, trains at a Western Avenue boxing gym here in Oklahoma City. And, you know, I'm excited to sit here with you, Dan. This is not our first interview, but it's such an amazing experience for boxers. I think this card is going to be open up so many doors for Oklahoma boxing. How does it feel that you get to be on this card February 25th?
It feels good. You know, we're gonna. One of our goals is to make history, and this is part of the journey. So I'm real excited to be part of the show here.
You know, we're excited to have you as well, and obviously our matchmaker, Dee Birchfield, is a Golden Glove boxer himself, and so boxing is his love, and so he's always wanted to do a boxing card, and, you know, finally that is going to come to fruition, and we couldn't be more excited to have you along for that journey. Let's talk a little bit about you as a boxer. You are, I believe, 4-6.
Yes, ma'am.
Early in your career, I mean, you had 4 wins up front, and then, you know, your losses have been just back-to-back, and so, you know, some might call that a losing streak. But when looking back at your record, I mean, those last 6 fights have been against, for the most part, undefeated fighters, and I'm talking 7-0. These are tough guys.
Yes.
And so knowing that, you know, you have had a few losses, you continue to take the tough fights. So
Yes.
tell me how come you don't worry, as some do, about their record, but you still want those tough fights?
Because the losses, that's where we learn. It's in the loss, and I'm putting myself against these tough fighters for a reason. It's going to pay off down the road. I'm looking at the big picture. I'm not just looking at my career here locally. I plan to be out there in the world, you know. Like, I want to share that world stage with an elite fighter one of these days. These fights are helping me.
Let's talk a little bit about your training as well. You train out of Western Boxing Gym, which is obviously an elite gym here out of Oklahoma City. A lot of great boxers come out of that gym. Your boxing coach, I believe his name is Billy Smith. Is that correct?
Yeah, Billy Smith, and it's a Western Avenue boxing gym.
Western Avenue Boxing. I said that incorrectly,
It's okay.
didn't I?
It's okay.
Well, I appreciate you correcting me.
You're fine.
I've been there on several occasions and love it there. I've met several of the boxers that train out of there. So let me tell us a little bit about the boxing gym there and your coach.
Oh, well, I was you know, started up there because it was a family environment. But when you show up, you know you got to be ready to work. That's what we love. And Billy, he has a certain eye for details, and you know, he's the one that from day one I started with him, and I was one of his first fighters that he actually started an amateur career and going up, and I've been with him ever since. There's more than just a coach and fighter relationship when it comes to me and Billy.
And, you know, you fought for the Oklahoma lightweight title as well. Tell me a little bit about, and more than once, tell me a little bit about those fights and kind of walk us through that.
All the tough fights, of course, you know, but I love them. It showed, you know, boxing is part of self-discovery for me, and I learned a lot about myself that night. You know, about, you know, like I say, you know, take a loss as a learning, it's a lesson learned. I learned a lot from those fights about myself.
Tell me a little bit about what made you want to become a boxer. I mean, you're a straight boxer. This is what you want to do. So tell me a little bit about what made you want to pursue this as a career.
It's in my blood. My grandfather was a professional fighter. You know, let him rest in peace. You know, it's in our blood. And after, you know, just getting to know Billy and what he's done for me, I have to pay back to our sport, and I have to do it the correct way. And people will see. People will see what we're doing.
It's so exciting. So, and your opponent is Rashad Thomas, if I'm not mistaken, and he's a southpaw boxer. You're obviously orthodox. So, have you fought somebody that is a southpaw boxer before, and have you changed anything up?
Not in my pro career, but you do have to change a few things up. But that's what we're gonna work on in the gym. You know, that's where we fine tune everything there, of course.
So, after each fight, now tell me a little bit about your training camps. You say you learn from a loss, and so obviously you take that into your training camp for the next fighter. How has your training camp changed each time?
It's not the training camp, you know. Of course, we stay in the gym at all times, but we just, you know, the things I've learned are, you know, we talk a lot about relaxation and stuff like that, and it comes with time, it comes with experience, comes with all that. And I'm barely starting to learn how to fight. You know, I had a short amateur career. And, Coach turned me pro a little earlier than expected, but we just, we had to do what to use our 4-rounders for learning, developing, what we train to do. And, the more experience you have, the more relaxation comes with that. And then when you got the fighter you want to be, eventually you'll get there. So.
Oh, I love it. I feel like eventually I'm going to get there. This boxing is new to me. And so obviously I worked in television news for many years, and 3 years ago MMA was new for me. So I'm really looking forward to growing with this sport, growing alongside all of you boxers, and giving you guys a voice that we can provide to you because of the experience our Rage in the Cage team has in the media. Anything else about you as a person that you would want the people that are watching to know about you?
Just you'll know everything about me when it comes to boxing when y'all show up to the Rage in the Ring 1.
All right, I love that plug. Definitely show up to Rage in the Ring 1. Do you have any sponsors or shout outs?
At the moment, yes, Olsen Orthopedics, Randall Pain Management, and SS Lift, and of course Western Avenue Boxing Gym. Thank you for everything.
All right, well, as Daniel mentioned, Rage in the Ring 1, it's going down February 25th at Sugar Creek Casino in Hinton. You can get tickets from Daniel right here or any other fighter on the card. Of course, you can get tickets at Ticketstorm.com or any Metro Oklahoma City area Party Galaxy location, and we absolutely want to see you there.